Good morning, sixth grade, coming to you again from your classroom. Missing you guys, hope you're doing well. Hang in there, I know you're doing a great job. I had a student reach out with a question from a previous lesson that I wanted to address. It was from lesson 134, page 241, and it was measuring angles within a triangle, which is different than anything you've done before. However, it's still angles. Now this particular angle here, you should recognize. That is a right angle, and right angles equal 90 degrees. However, if you use your protractor, remember, align the vertex marker along with this vertex, and you'll see that that is a 90-degree angle. So that one probably didn't cause you too much grief. The other two could have been a little tricky, but what I do, rotate that protractor, align the vertex marker here, and then using the bottom scale, you will see that that is a 45-degree angle. So if you have already done this, hopefully you can check and make sure that your answer did indeed match that 45 degrees. We come down and put our vertex marker here at this vertex, align it. Now I'm going to use the top scale, and you see again, that's a 45-degree angle as well. Remember, if you've done it correctly, all three of those degrees should equal 180 degrees, which is what a triangle equals. Now I'm going to go ahead and address the lesson for Thursday, which is on page 245. It's lesson 136. This is another new concept, order of operations. It's very important that you follow the 4 steps that are given in the brown information box. This is not a problem that you can look at and say, oh, I like addition, it's easy, I'll do addition first. Or, oh, let me do division or multiplication. You can't pick and choose. You have to follow the steps. Step number 1, simplify within parentheses first. Parentheses say, work me first, do me first. You always do that, even in algebra. Number 2, simplify powers. This would be powers where you have the exponent. Number 3, you multiply or divide from left to right, like you would read. Go from left to right. And then the final step is to add and subtract from left to right. Now let's take a look at the first problem. Notice we have parentheses. So even though this is addition, we do the parentheses first. 3 plus 4 would be 7. Once I have worked out parentheses, then I go from left to right. Therefore, 6 times 7 is 42. Notice, if I try to step out on a limb and do it my way, 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. That is the wrong answer. So you must follow the steps. Second example. Here are our parentheses. Work those first. What's 2 plus 3? 5. Now, what's the next step? You multiply, divide from left to right. So now I have to say 15 divided by 5, which would equal 3. Then I can say times 8. 3 times 8 is 24. Parentheses, multiply or divide from left to right. One more example. We have a power, so we do that first. 3 squared equals 9, and then we divide. 54 divided by 9 would be 6. These examples are taken straight from your book. We can work them together. Letter A, our first step would be to work parentheses first. 7 plus 2 is 9. Multiply it by 5. My final answer, 45. That is for 1A. Letter B, I can't divide first. I don't multiply first. I work within parentheses. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 12 divided by 6 comes next. That would be 2. Then you multiply by 3 to get 6. That is for 1B. And then the last example that I'll show you, and I think you'll be good to autopilot the rest of the way through, is 2/3 squared. Now this is on section number 2. You want to take each factor and square it individually. 2 squared equals 4, and 3 squared equals 9. So our answer is 4/9. Reach out, let me know if you have any questions. If there's a problem that you're stumped on, send me a note to remind. I'll do a video to address it, or I'll call you and talk with you personally. Miss you guys, hang in there. Hopefully we'll be together again soon.